I feel that the DBS surgery on Andy has been successful in a number of ways. The dyskinesia's stopped instantly, and Andy felt a lot more comfortable in his own skin.
He can go out and just be in public and not worry about his dyskinesias affecting him or people looking at him, and I think that has boosted his confidence. So he's less restricted in what he can do, and I think he's a lot happier in the sense that he can do all those things.
After the DBS, it was in the middle of summer, so what we do is I drive him down to the beach. We go to the beach at least once a week, and we just me and Dad just hang out. And he couldn't have done that before the DBS. He couldn't have walked at that time of the day before the DBS. So that was extraordinary.
The differences prior to DBS and now have been huge. He can function a lot more readily. He can go do a lot more things for himself, and we can, do the things we used to enjoy doing together a lot more that he, he had to pull back a little bit on before the DBS, because it was getting too dysfunctional for him to be able to do anything. So, it's been great.
It's changed my life in a number of ways. Firstly, it's made living easier, so I could go out, I could have lunch without spilling it all over the table, which was a relief. I think it's changed my life more than it's changed Denise's life. I've just been more comfortable, more able to do things. So overall, yes, I'd say it's been a success, definitely. You asked Denise, and I'm not sure whether she thinks it was such a success.
The adjustment for the family, I think the biggest adjustment, well, the way I see it is for me, because I'm the one that is experiencing that. It's a big adjustment for Andy too, because he's been through the operation, and it's a change. It is a change for him. It's hard for me to understand what it's like for him, really, really like for him. But for me, it has been a big adjustment for me. The kids, I think they see mostly all of the positive things. They see the big improvements.
There's been some negatives, like it took me ages before I could walk properly. And they didn't warn me that it takes a while to get the right setting either.
On the negative side, the biggest difference I've seen is even though he was a little bit like this before, he's at the moment, very self-absorbed. He's very self-absorbed at the moment. So he has a bit of difficulty knowing how other people feel. And that is difficult as a wife to experience that.
I think the surgery initially, we got quite an instant reaction, it was like he was instantly cured. But it seems that over the recovery from that surgery, it's becoming more and more apparent that it's going to be a slow process.
It took us ages trying a whole variety of different settings before we found one that was good. And thank goodness we found it, because I was running out of ideas. Basically, we have to do it.
There seems to have not been much, they haven't really educated us on what was going to happen after the surgery. and yeah, just a bit of a breakdown in communication.
When he came back, it was certainly, you know, some trial and error with the pulses and getting everything right and whatnot. But a few trips down, and they seem to have tinkered with it and got it pretty well. And it was only a few months ago that it got done, and massive improvements. I mean, there's still a ways to go. It's not like he doesn't have the disease at all, but the improvement to his quality of life's been amazing, and just how he can function and things we can do together and everything like that is improved, you know, 10-fold, 20-fold even.
Been a process where Dad's slowly gotten better over a period of 4 months, and he's at the stage where he can do a lot more than he could prior to the surgery. So
Yes, I'm happy with the results, mainly because Dad's happy with the results. He's a new man, and yeah, just brings me joy that he's so happy with it.
But yes, he still does have Parkinson's disease, and he still is not able to do a lot of things that people without Parkinson's can do.
DBS is not a cure. Parkinson's New South Wales needs money for research so that we can find a cure for this horrible disease.